explain working of forced blast oil circuit breaker. So in the forced blast circuit breaker, the pressure is generated externally with the help of another operating mechanism. This type of circuit breaker is also called the impulse type circuit breaker. The forced blast oil circuit breaker operates on the principle of the forcing a high velocity jet of oil through the arc region by mechanical or pneumatic pressure to quench the arc formed by the contact separation, means when the contacts are separate, the arc struck in between. During the normal condition, the fixed and moving contacts remain in touch like this, allowing the normal load current to pass through the breaker contacts. The oil acts as both an insulating medium as well as the arc quenching or say cooling medium, filling the tank of oil completely around the contacts. Now when a fault occurs, the protection relay sends a trip signal to the operating mechanism. The mechanical energy stored in the spring or the compressed air chamber drives the piston in downward motion. As the moving contact begins to separate from the fixed contact, an arc is formed between the contacts due to the ionization of the oil. This arc starts to heat and decompose the surrounding oil and produces the gases like hydrogen and hydrocarbons. Simultaneously, the piston or blast pump forces the oil under the high pressure through a nozzle directly across the arc path. The high velocity oil jet blows the ionized gases away from the arc zone, cools the arc by absorbing the heat, lengthening the arc and splitting the arc into smaller sections with the help of arc splitters, and increases the dielectric strength between the contacts. The forced blast of the oil quickly deionizes the medium and restores the insulation between the contacts. Now when the current passes through a natural current zero instance, the arc cannot restrike due to the removal of the ionized particles or ionized gases, strong oil flow and rapid recovery of dielectric strength. Now as the rate of rise of recovery of the dielectric strength is high as compared to the restriking instant of the voltage, the arc does not restrike again. The circuit is now completely open. The decomposed gases and hot oil move to the upper part of the tank and are cooled now. Pressure vents release any excess gas pressure into the atmosphere safely. Now the breaker remains open until it is manually or automatically reclosed. So this is the simple working of forced blast oil circuit breaker. In this, the operating mechanism connected with the moving contact and the pistons are interlocked. Whenever this moves in outward direction, this moves in the downward direction. So these are the interlinking between the contacts and the piston arrangement. So this is a simple working of the forced blast oil circuit breaker.